While a super task on the first day. Smarty assigns missions, caravan passing, scout signaling ahead. Upon signal, the silly one cuts the rope, Smarty swoops, strikes hard, and the caravan arrives. However, the situation is far from optimistic as a large contingent is rapidly approaching from behind. The scout senses danger and promptly gives the signal to halt the operation. Here is the current scenario. Everyone out, hold on. Something's off here. Why aren't you running? The army moves in, chasing them, while Smarty hides behind a tree, a real genius. Silly one is furious. Where's the boss? I'm supposed to follow him to the ends of the earth. Here comes the dragon squad. Welcome to Little Dragon Land. Dragon, dragon. Little dragon, little dragon, little dragon. Folks, come join the fun. Little dragon, little dragon. Come along with me, little dragon. Running until night, they finally catch a break. But oh no, half the crew's gone talk about a tragic twist. Smarty reassures, don't lose hope, guys. One day we'll hit the jackpot and feast like kings. Yes, just one more day and we're living the dream. Gourmet food and good vibes. Smarty continues, no worries, the town officials are just putting on a show. Just a moment and we can head home. But oh boy, they're still on our tail. On the other side, Sunshine is in trouble too. One-eyed dragon orders him to catch a big gold dragon with a flag. Turns out, this treasure was bestowed upon Korea by the Ming Emperor as a great joy for the nation. Yet unexpectedly, on the journey back, they encountered an enormous goldfish. The goldfish is mad, and whoosh, it flies up and demolishes the ship. One-eyed dragon orders a fish hunt, but Sunshine is annoyed I'm a pirate, not a fisherman. But how can the common folks win against authority? No choice but to catch the fish. So they head to buy cannons for this fish catch. Amusingly, Smarty shows up, completely broke. They seek advice from the wise one about striking it rich, and learn the goldfish devoured the ship. What a treasure quest! Catch that fish, and their dreams of wealth will come true. But being mountain bandits, they've never seen the sea. The notion of one fish consuming an entire ship, are we seriously suggesting this as a joke? However, Smarty discovers that his pockets are completely empty, leaving him with absolutely no bravado to speak of. I need several trucks of cannons for the fish hunt. Come back tomorrow. Smarty sneaks a peek outside and thinks, this fish-eating ship's thing is downright absurd. Witnessing his crew's intense eagerness, Smarty hesitates and chooses to keep quiet, but he can't help feeling anxious inside, fearing that he might also end up getting beaten by them for coming up with such a crazy idea. Silly steps up to enlighten the crew about goldfish, and they listen up. They all chime in, so how do we catch it? With a fishing rod or a net? Silly can't resist, sketches a circle to show how huge the goldfish can get. The eyes of the goldfish are this big, really. And just how big are its teeth? Teeth? Nope, because I eat with my nose. Stop your nonsense already. Just tell us how we can catch it. There's another method. The fish sometimes leaps out of the water. Then we blow the furnace away. Can the fish blow itself away in the water? That's correct. In the water, it'll simply drift away effortlessly. If the fish chooses to give birth to its young here, they might also get eaten by other creatures. When giving birth, it'll get eaten. Silly can't take it anymore. How can I explain this to these clueless folks? Silly puts on a whole show to convince them. Everyone thinks he's lost it, but he's the only one who's seen a big ship. Smarty has no choice but to believe him for now. Everything's ready, just need the cannons. But how to get money? They'll rob. Next day, 2 trucks of cannons. They smoothly sneak past. Hey, who's this? Gone. Currently, no one around. Safe studio. Yep, everything is fine here. Absolutely no issues. Don't go there, don't go there. Finally, Sunshine has captured Smarty, but by this time, the walls are already teeming with archers, ready to strike. After a burst of furious and random shooting, Sunshine mistakenly believes that Smarty is no longer there. Just then, Smarty appears on the scene, clad in a bulletproof vest, and successfully manages to escape out of the midst of the chaos. Returning with the leftover cannons, they prepare to venture out to the sea to catch fish and become wealthy, with Sully's face filled with helplessness and despair. What a hassle to return to sea. Before setting off, they throw a pep rally that gets everyone pumped except for Sully, who's got doubts. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.